Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the market! Like and subscribe! Like and subscribe! Well, it is 11 a.m. Saturday, September 12th, and I am sicker than beanies and weenies on a hot summer day. It is much later in the morning than I expected it to be, than I would like for it to be for me to leave, or to be getting on my way, drinking a glass of orange juice, getting ready to take my first dose of medicine for the day, take a quick shower, finish packing my stuff, just a few things left to gather up, and then I will be on the way. Oh, to Indiana Beach, for anybody who forgot. Remember, I requested for that good weather and everything to go well and all that jazz just so I can enjoy this weekend? Well, it never works out for me, but we'll do this. I am feeling a little better now since I gotten fixed up, which, I mean, compared to the rest of the week, how bad it was earlier in the week, I'm feeling a lot better now compared to then. But as for this morning of waking up, getting stuff ready, getting myself ready, and good to go, I am feeling better. Yes, brought my meds. It's pretty simple. Tissues for my face. All right, that settles that stuff. And you know what we forgot? My phone charger. Gonna need that. So I'm gonna go grab my phone charger. Phone chargers. Chargers of every sort. For the Wi-Fi. For my phone. Which I can't toss that because it's up here. Shirt for tomorrow. My backpack's in here. Again, the meds. I'm ready to go. I'm wearing this sweatshirt because I've been sick, so it's a little chilly to me, even though it's 90 degrees outside. But sitting in this truck, it's hot! Of course, before we even leave town, gotta make a pit stop at the gas station for gas, orange juice, coffee, and pickled wieners. Got the gas pumped. 2 of these, 1 of these, and a big bottle of water. Do I need to eat? Yeah, probably. Probably need something in my system so I can take some of them feds. But on the other hand, it's got this feeling like, no, don't eat anything. So I'm gonna start on down the road. We'll get to going. And if I decide I finally feel like getting something to snack on, I'll stop. Got about an hour drive ahead of us here. And I forgot to mention, no CDs, no MP3 players, no radio, no nothing. I don't even have a way to properly mount my phone cam to the dash. She got a smile, and it seems to me that reminded childhood memories of everything fresh as the bright blue sky. When we got right beside it, I warned the kids, now you better not touch it, those ropes are there for a reason. I told them maybe if you're good, we could tie it to the back of our car and we could take it home, but I was only teasing. They know education. We don't need no thought control. Teacher, leave those kids alone. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Nope, change the station. School's out for summer. School's out forever. School's been blown to pieces. Where did he get the twine? What was going through his mind? Did it
just seemed like a good idea at the time. Now and then when I see her face, it takes me away to that special place. And if I stay too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. I never seem to finish all my food. I always get a doggy bag from the waiter, and I just keep what's still unchewed. Mental wounds not healing, life's a bit insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Oh my god. And I take it home, save it for later. This one's a classic. Hold on tight. I'll make everything alright. Wake up, don't go to sleep. I pray the Lord your soul to keep. It's the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. I'm talking about the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Yes, I have been listening to a lot of Weird Al Yankovic lately.
Alright everyone, we have arrived, but I have sort of a little tiny bitty problem. There's this grass lot on our way in, and there's a bunch of cars sitting here. So I just kind of pulled in and parked. And I'm not really sure if this is where we're supposed to park or not, but we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna walk the rest of the way. After my singing song fest, I got the feeling pretty bad, so I downed some of my feds, coated my stomach with enough orange juice that it did not make me feel woozy or deloozy. But now that we're here, it is making me feel sleepy and weepy. So we need to go ride some rides to wake me up. So this is where I parked. So close, I can just barely weasel my legs through, but I want to point out, I just happened to park right behind a car that belongs to Prison Mike. Well, we definitely ended up with the nice weather. It is warm enough out here. I have warmed up. My Fedicin is keeping me warm, I suppose. I'm walking down this way here. You can see the Steel Hog from here. I tell you, I'm gonna try my best to be as energetic and make a nice video the best I can. Other than this illness I've been fighting this week, I am super excited. I have never been to Indiana Beach before, so this is a first for me. Every ride will be a first for me. Am I super excited? No, that's only because I've never heard a positive thing about this place from the people that I know who have been here. But we'll go and we'll discover for ourselves, discover for myself, and I will determine whether or not it's worth a day or 2 days here. Trying to get some shots of the Steel Hog here as I'm walking and approaching, but I must be completely honest and honestly admit, though it is obvious from this camera angle that I am approaching the Indiana Beach Park, I do not know where to go. I don't know if I'm even heading in the right direction. Obviously, towards the park, I'm going in the right direction, but there are like only signs for parking and drop off and turnaround, and I'm kind of following those signs, hoping I'll get to the main entrance eventually. But if you look down the street here, it actually almost looks as though I'm on the backstage area of the theme park, or like I'm approaching where I'm not supposed to be. I don't know. How would you love to live here? 100% absolutely positively confirmed that I was walking the wrong way. I was going right up to the sign that says no trespassing. And I must be completely honest here. Obviously, we haven't even made it inside the park yet, but if it was after dark, I would be terrified walking around out here, especially by myself, with a backpack that could have pertained goodies in it. But there seems to be friendly people around. A girl driving a golf cart around here just waved, so I waved back. That makes me, that sets me a little bit off the edge. But I will check in once I find a way into this damn place. I noticed here they have the giant American flag at half-mast today. And this is Saturday, September 12th. I don't know if it's a half-mast just because of September 11th or what has happened today. Maybe that's something I will look into later tonight when trying to fall asleep in the truck. Hello.
Hi there, sir.
I am actually never been here before and I'm extremely confused.
Okay.
Do I walk up here, go to the main entrance, or?
Go on that sidewalk, make a right, go through the opening, then if you look to the right, you'll see two chickaboos like this. That's where you need to go.
Oh, okay, awesome.
All right.
Thank you. I walked all the way around that way and I was like,
geez.
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Okay, so, like I said, the people seem to be friendly around here. That's making me feel a lot better. And here we are approaching the park from the backside. I do believe I would have rather have, from what I've seen on the internet, there's a bridge that goes across the water that is the front main entrance of the park, I think. But we are approaching from the parking lot side. That is okay. We'll just go up here, get our tickets, and then figure out what we're gonna ride first. Here they have the list of the attractions that are not operating today. Double Shot, Air Crow, and Sky Coaster. I made it into the front entrance. I made it in, well, I think it's the back entrance, but I made it in. And I think we might as well go on ahead and ride Steel Hog first. I'm not seeing too many people today. Steel Hog's just got people trickling on and off of it. So since it's right over here near the back entrance, we might as well ride that first. So as we approach Halloween, they've got spider webs up in the queue line for Steel Hog. So celebratory and immersive. So just got off the Steel Hog, and I've got to say, I mean, it's your thrills if you like going upside down, hanging, dangling, and whippity woo woo around, but yeah, I still prefer good old wood roller coasters. On Steel Hog, they are concerned about loose items in pockets and or handhelds and stuff, so I was not able to film the experience of riding it, but let's get on to something that we can. In Santa Claus, Indiana, in the Halloween portion, they used to have one of these style rides called the Banshee, and that one was really big, and that one was always my favorite. Really awesome, but unfortunately that Banshee ride got replaced by the Hollow Swings, which is just one of the swing rides, and I don't know why they ever replaced the Banshee with the swings. This here, I believe, is the Hoosier Hurricane going up the hill. As right below it, the little train is running its course, which leads right over here to the arcade, the shops. Back this way, there's food, restaurants, places to sit and eat. And it looks like the Hoosier Hurricane runs mostly through the entirety of the park. This is a very interesting layout, very interesting place indeed. Definitely different from anywhere I've ever been. It's an interesting story. The Hoosier Hurricane is temporarily closed down for the moment because apparently there's a wasp nest at the top of the first drop. So they're trying to knock this wasp nest out of the way, get that under control, and then they're gonna open it back up so that we'll be able to ride on it. Now, second point, just like trying to get here, I am so confused and lost trying to get around the inside of this park as well. Where's the water? Where's the side of the sea? Because that's what I want to look at. Let's go see if we can find it. I'm walking down here in the forgotten place of the park. This tiger ride, I guess, and I discovered down here, which I found the water. It was just around the corner from where I was talking about the water. But I discovered there's like a little cafeteria area down here, and it's right below the tracks of the tiger, which is something I guess we're going to have to ride at some point today. And there's the boats, and here's a port for some boats. It says attraction closed, so apparently this is something. Here's the water. I believe that coaster there is the Cornball Express, but it could be the Hoosier Hurricane because they all just blend together. It's hard to tell what's going on around this place. The only one that stands out and is for sure what it says it is the Steel Hog, and that's because it's off at a distance, like next to the parking lot in a completely different place of the park. This place is confusing. It's weird. Interesting. And this is the queue line for the Air Crow, which is closed down for today. This is just up the path a little ways from where I was talking about the cafeteria area. And this is something I get. This I think is one of their first or one of their main attractions for kids. So it's kind of sad today that it's closed down, but that's all right because there's not very many people here either. That train comes out of the haunted castle. That's kind of cool. I might need to hop on that train and see what's in that tunnel. It better not just be blackness. That would be lame. Here is the map of the park. I can't even find where I came in at. Oh yes, the north gate entrance. I believe that's where I came in. Does this map help me understand where I'm at or where I want to go? No, it does not. This place is chutes and ladders with roller coasters and water slides. It's insane. Approaching Dr. Frankenstein's castle, and it turns out after all we are not going to get on the train because, as you can see right down here, it's just a dark tunnel. It looks like there's like some cutouts and stuff in there on one side of the tunnel, but yeah, we might ride the train. You know what? That might be a good thing to do for the live stream tomorrow. There's an arcade below this guy here. And he popped off his head. It just popped right off there, sir. There's the water slides or the water park. I'm not even sure if it's a water park or water slides or what, but it's sitting there. It's certainly sitting there. You would think that out there in the lake would be the water park. What I wanted to point out is I finally found the boardwalk, and now we're moving along and heading towards more rides and roller coasters. When we look over here, see the water. Now in my older age, my fatherhood days, this is what I came to see. This is the kind of stuff that I like. Plenty of seating space. You can just look out at the water, enjoy the people passing by, enjoying the sights, the scenery, the sounds. That's what I really appreciate. It's comforting, it's cozy. There the train is releasing, or the cars are releasing. Let's see when the elevator comes back down. One of the unique things about this ride, not only being so-called a dark ride turned into a coaster, is there we see it dropping. It is an elevator that drops, or it is an elevator that lifts the train up to the drop. Very cool. I'm excited. So I'm trying to see if I can fit my bag in this locker here. Didn't actually got it.
I need 4 people in the front, so he's gonna go back here.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
See if I can get in here. I guess I might as well scoot over here.
Yeah, you get the whole thing.
Might just prop my legs up, take a breather. I'm strapped in. From what I hear is the most unique ride in the park. We'll see how this goes.
If you don't get lost, it is.
Yeah, I already been lost. This is the weirdest theme park I've ever been to in my life. Like
Really?
the maze or the design that it is to walk around and figure out where you're going. Like
It's kind of goofy.
we just pulled into the elevator. Oh! Now we pulled into the elevator.
Some of them not chips. Where are you going? The taco stand. It's the other way.
He was saying something, but he doesn't have a bottom jaw. I couldn't understand it. Here's some views of the park back behind me this way. And it's letting us go. I'm glad they got this net around to catch my phone, because this thing's pretty jerky. I don't know which way we're going. Whoa! Was not expecting that drop. I gotta see if I can find my hat. Oh, there it is. It just went flying right off my knee. Whoa! We're in the cavern now. Oh my God! My God! I didn't know if they wanted to build a dark ride or a coaster. I didn't. But, and somehow I managed to enjoy that more than Steel Hawk. All right, so just got off of, what was that called? The Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. That was pretty interesting. That was definitely different. It's jerky, it's whippy, it's droppy. I don't know how they constructed that in that area, to be completely honest, because I mean, you go around and around and up and down again and again, but the structure's not that big. It's pretty interesting. You know, with the budget that they had, they did a really good job with that one. I gotta say, that one put a smile on my face. That was fun. I gotta find a restroom, and I think I just did. Something interesting though that I noticed when they were boarding us, the kid said he's got to have 4 people sitting in the front cart. So there must be something, safety restrictions or something about how many people sit where you put the weight on that ride. I will also say that if I was 8 or 9 years, 10 years old again, that would be the ride I know I haven't ridden them all yet. I've only ridden 2 so far, but that would be the ride I would probably ride repeatedly. The Big Thunder Mountain Railroad vibe to it. and it's just the jerkiness. It's got the jerkiness. The dark ride part of it has got that Mr. Toad's Wild Ride to it, element to it. It was pretty fun. I don't know how they made that, but it's pretty fun. I would recommend the Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. I'm in search of a place to get something to eat real quick, and I've come over here by what is called the Crow's Nest. And as long as it's open, I think we can actually go inside and eat, and guess what? It is completely closed. This is right above the Crow's Nest where I was just looking to get some grub. And since we're over here, if I can find the entrance, I'll go on ahead and get on the Ferris wheel since I'm over in this direction. Well, I found this strange little area over here with the blue fountain, walking trail. The train goes around out here in this little area on the outskirts, and I'm going to guess or assume that is the Hoosier Hurricane that goes around the outside in this area as well. But see, there's just a concrete slab. Don't know what used to be there. Maybe I can find out. Like, it's just weird. It really is just like, this park really is just like, well, hey. Maybe that's the Hoosier Hurricane. Maybe it's working now. Here's the train coming to surprise us too. What in the world? But as I was saying, this place really is just like a patch of land from Indiana. Throw a little bit of theming on it and a blue rusty fountain and call it a theme park. And there you go. That's Indiana. That's it. I've lived here my whole life. I would know. This place just looks like Indiana, and it's the best that we could do. Let's go get on that Ferris wheel. Found this ramp here that's advertising elephant ears and corn dogs, and I'm thinking I'll eat some of those things if you point me to a direction where somebody is selling them. If I go over there, it's the sky lift, which we'll do that next. Maybe it'll take me to some food. And here's the Ferris wheel. Okay, to the Ferris wheel. I tell you, this place is a maze. It's confusing. I think you'd have to live nearby, be a pass holder, to know where you're going around this place. There's not even a queue line here, and yet I'm still walking it as if there was. This is kind of nice. I won't have to put my stuff in a locker on this one, I hope. I hope the heck we don't flip over. It's swinging though. Okay, stepping in, keep my balance. Which direction do I want to face? Probably this way. All right, he says here we go. We're gonna move. Oh man. Yes, okay, now this I like. See, in my older age, my dad days, I like this. I like this. But I am very... Is it disoriented? I am very disoriented because am I at the top? You can't tell. You can't tell. It's weird. There's the park from up here on the Ferris wheel. Do you think that this view would help me find where I'm going or I'm trying to get to? No, probably not at all. Everything is so weird. Like the entrances to rides and the exits to rides are like cake tiered on top of one another and stuff. When it's obvious, you can see that there's the boardwalk, like you can see the path you need to walk or go. But then like to find entrances and exits, chutes and ladders. And behind me, this is awesome. This is definitely something we'll do in the live stream tomorrow. This is also something I think I will ride again by myself later without the phone, so I can just enjoy this. You can see out over there are the trees. I was too late getting over there, but you can see the farmlands out there. Like here around the water, you see all the nice homes, the boats, the fun, the adventure. But when you get to the very top, you can see just that little peak of farmland. Welcome to Indiana. That was a lot of fun. I will be doing that again. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, dad days every day. It was just relaxing and seeing the sights, looking over the park. I really enjoyed it. But when you come off the exit here, look at this. This place is just abandoned, or this area is just unkept and grown. I don't know, the pier is rotting over here. It's just one of those things. I still can't find any place serving any food, so I'm gonna go back up the ramp, and I guess we'll take that sky rail now. And this will hope that this sky ride takes me to some food. I've never been on an actual ski lift before, but the sky rails and the sky cars, it used to go in Orlando, Magic Kingdom. I have been on those a long time ago. And I must say, I am not... All right, thank you. She let me go. I must say, I do not know how I feel about this. See, if this cable snapped, I'd get bumped by a boat and drowned. Immediately. Immediately bumped. And then immediately drowned after a couple seconds of being upset that I got bumped by a boat. But with this sky ride though, like how it rides over everything, like look at every little detail in between rides, in between attractions, stuff like that stuff. See, now here's my favorite ride so far out of what, 4? This is my favorite ride. But in between, like every little in between space, it can be covered up or detailed and cleaned, preserved for the views and the sights. There's the copyright machines. Let's look at the view out this way. Another thing, that is frustrating about being on, we're really high now. It does not even look like it on the phone. What you're seeing on the phone is not accurate, but there's a treetop for you that I'm about to graze with my foot. There's the cars riding around. Something frustrating though about being on this sky rail, I keep forgetting to say, I wasn't allowed to bring my backpack on it with me. So, it's guaranteed. This is not dropping me off at a hot dog stand or a taco shack or nothing. It's dropping me back off at my backpack where we started. And then I'm gonna have to walk to find some place to eat. But I needed to get this ride in. I needed to get this ride in because the cloud coverage is above us. I noticed this as we got off the Ferris wheel. Clouds are covering the sky. It's gonna rain, folks. And we're at the highest point. This has got to be the highest point. We're even higher now. But yeah, I gotta get some coasters in today because I need footage of those coasters ASAP. There's the castle. I'm at the top of the castle height. I was thinking about going in that castle, but it is $350 to go inside that castle. That's something I'm gonna be doing. The Viking ship, they call it the Sea Dragon here. Zero G, I don't know. I don't really have any interest. Nobody else has any interest in riding that either, but we'll do it. I'm sure we'll have time to ride it. Look at that ferry boat. Now that is pretty cool. I like the red, white, and blue. That's decked out pretty nice. I like that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my camera work. Pathetic. Giving Daniel the fish a run for his money. And here we go, our second opportunity for the cable to drop. Ping my head off another rusty blue fountain and drown within moments. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should keep looking down or look out and around at the beautiful, beautiful water. Let's look at it that way. So this is a water park, but it's really just a lazy river. I don't know what to call that. It is a water park, but I don't know if you just walk in your trunks
or if you have to pay a separate ticket price or what, but the lazy river there, and it goes out there and just makes a U-turn. It comes back. That's disgusting. Anybody who knows me, I do not do water parks. The only water park you would ever be able to get me into and I would enjoy myself and be happy with being there is Blizzard Beach in Orlando, Florida. That's the way it's always been since I was a kid. I like Blizzard Beach. I'll have a good time at Blizzard Beach. I'll enjoy a good day at Blizzard Beach, just going around that lazy river day in and day out, hour after hour. That is a gigantic lazy river. I absolutely love that. But Typhoon Lagoon, I'll go because it's Disney. But outside of that, I don't like wasting my time in water parks freezing to death. I'd rather just go to the parks and ride rides. That's how that works. As we're nearing the end of the Sky Rail, I'm seeing people with food and places open serving food. I think if it's open and if we're allowed to, we're gonna go right up there on that high point and eat a little snack after this. Of course, I gotta walk all the way back around here because I gotta get my backpack first. So the man working at this end is like your typical grumpy carnival ride worker. I'm so glad I'm going back for my backpack because I missed the nice woman who helped me get on at the other end because that guy was so grumpy and he was like mad at me that I said my backpack's at the other side. I gotta stay on. Oh no. We're going up high again. Alright, so we know where we're going. I gotta make a big long walk all the way across the boardwalk back over here to get some food right after this. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the ride back. No phone. I'll catch you at the snack stand. God bless America, my home sweet home. There's a man just enjoying his day. Quickly stepping outside the park for just a few minutes, I walked across that bridge to get to this parking lot. I think they said this is the south parking lot and I'm at the north parking lot. So when we come back tomorrow morning to come to the park, I think this is where I'd rather park because for one, you walk across the bridge. Two, this is a lot more open space. It's quieter over here. No rustle and bustle, no houses that you feel like you're trespassing on because they're stacked on top of each other and stuff. So I think this is where we will come tomorrow morning to park on the south parking lot. And I haven't even looked into finding my Walmart that I'm gonna sleep at tonight. I need to get on that. Real quick, let me take the time to say, tomorrow's live stream, I'm gonna try to go from noon to 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. because my phone battery will only last for up to 2 hours as of right now. So that'll be a 2-hour live stream. And then the way that today's going, I slept in this morning, got here late. I think tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to have to use more time to get the video footage of all the rides that I want to get. But I'm still going to try for tonight. Hope to see you in the live stream tomorrow. And make sure you like and subscribe, and leave a comment. So this is the south entrance I'm approaching that leads down to the bridge, to where I said I would rather park tomorrow. And while I'm here, I figure I might as well point out for anybody who might be planning on coming, this entrance is not wheelchair accessible. Please use North Gate. So everybody keep mental note. If planning a vacation in this direction, use North Gate for wheelchairs. South Gate is unsafe and will not let you in. Entering the south entrance, much better, much less confusing, which now of course I'm starting to understand more of the layout of the land, but I've got to say I prefer this entrance so much more than the north entrance. This is kind of the thing I've noticed with this park, Indiana Beach, is like they put these guards up obviously for the protection of the people riding safety of the people riding the coaster because it goes right underneath. But why don't every day they clean these bugs out of here? Just clean this up. I don't understand why it doesn't get cleaned on the daily. Look at how fast these swings go. As they slow down and come to a complete stop, please remain seated. You're in a swing, can't do anything but sit. But my point is, if you could have seen it when it was moving really fast, I am very unsure about riding that. Let's find something to eat, please. Didn't get to the food. Decided, since I'm on limited time of getting these rides in, we're gonna take a pit stop at the Sea Dragon. Instead of eating a sea dragon, we're going to ride a sea dragon. My mouth is dry from the feds. I'm in my seat. I'm gonna take my hat off for this because I don't know what to. I don't know how whippy the sea dragon is going to be. I'm at the very, very back. So we're going to be going very, very up. Let's get some talk.
Here we go.
Oh, I hope that orange juice is settled. I love these things. I've always loved these things. The last time I rode one, I think, was actually at Cypress Gardens, somewhere in Florida. Cypress Gardens. It wasn't a very big theme park, but this will be one I'll be riding again. No foam. Oh. Tickly in the tumbly. Oh man, we're braking already. We're braking now. It'd be like riding over hilly, bumpy, up and down country roads. This is like a machine, a giant machine that reproduces that feeling of going over those bumpy hills fast. I enjoyed that a lot too. But walking off there, again, another distraction from food. I noticed these flowers that are pretty interesting, and that's pretty cool. That is the front end of a scrambler car. And they used them to put their flowers in. Now that is theming at its finest. I'm pretty sure the theme here is Carnival in Indiana. We're getting ready to go on the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. I'm talking about the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Here we go. Leave my bag there. Now that song is gonna be stuck in my head the whole trip. Oh shoot, my hat. Oh God, the step. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know what to do with my hat. I'll hold it. Okay. I gotta buckle myself. Give me a moment. That figures. Well, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have ridden the crazy thing. I'm talking about the biggest loop of crime in Indiana. The biggest loop of crime in Indiana. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, I could have gone without riding that one. It really shook my mucus glands loose on that one. So I'm gonna, once I get over here to the food court, I gotta go to the snoot blower room again. Couldn't find a bathroom, snoot blower room. So once again, I've gotten sidetracked with,
get permission to go through the turnstile. But I got sidetracked once again with the Tilt-A-Whirl. We're going on the Disney World. I'm in. I am enclosed. We are moving. So quick, so suddenly. With my light, but I doubt we're going to do much spinning. Cancel that. Never mind. We're already spinning as I say that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm going to need to lay off those dinner dates. So the reason why I'm riding all these smaller carnival style rides is because I've heard rumors about this place. Before I even got here, I heard rumors about this place. Word gets round that all the off the shelf carnival style rides like this are going to be going away, at least for the most part. Because apparently the new park owners prefer like the main attractions, like the roller coasters and the dark rides and such. And I think it is going to be no more Tilt-A-Whirl, no more Tilt-A-Whirl, no more like the swings maybe, and all that kind of stuff. That's what I've heard anyway. I guess we'll find out maybe next year. Now that I'm filming in this direction, we're not going to get any twirly whirls. Yes, we are. I just got to speak. That's all I got to do, and then the magic happens. Every time. That's a big one. Every time. Every time. I am so close to the food court right there. You could see it. I bet you can smell it. I cannot because of my nasal passages right now currently. But sidetrack, I see this staircase that says Bathhouse Water Park, and it looks like it is just randomly here as if this was a Hollywood film. I would probably be walking up steps towards my demise right now. What is, oh my goodness. Oh wait, what? No cutoffs or coolers allowed in beach. Where are we going? Now look, there's the food court right over there. Where are we going? Water park closed. Well, I knew that. But what? Oh! That is the water park. Kind of glad that I followed those stairs because this is just the way this place is built. Like, I know I keep saying that a lot, but the way this place is built, there's not a lot of space, so they have to just keep stacking roller coasters and rides and water parks and bathhouses on top of each other. It is so interesting in here. At first I was really scared to walk in here. And guess what? A bathroom. With the water park being closed, it's kind of nice up here in a strange, calming way. And it's just like the strangest atmosphere. But I was going to point out, the reason why I keep making stops at the bathroom to go to use some tissue is because the security bag, well, the main reason. The second reason is because, you know, with everything going on right now, I don't want getting kicked out of the park. But the main reason is because when I came through the security bag check, first thing, when I first got here, the security guard who checked my bag saw the roll of toilet paper. And he said, don't let anybody see you walking around with that or whatever. I don't know if it was a joke because of the toilet paper crisis earlier this year of 2020, or because the way he said it like he was serious, like it had something to do with security purposes or something. Or maybe he thought I was going to TP the trees. I don't know, but I duck and cover before I blow. Have a little peek and see at the bumper cars. And they're just out here in this orange and yellow box called the Dodge 'em bumper cars. And it's just right beside the food court. They've got ice cream, sodas, shakes, sundaes, root beer floats.
There's an advertisement for them corn dogs, but I haven't seen anything to eat yet. And back in here is another arcade, which throughout the center part of this entire park, like all the central buildings that we've been walking by and ignoring and having nothing to do with, are all arcades like this, which I guess is kind of cool for locals who live around the area and families who live around the area, because you can come over here and play the big arcades. Now we found some food. See what we're eating? It doesn't have a name, but going ahead and order some food and then sit down and eat it. I have so much to talk about. I got a jumbo corn dog and some french fries with a little bit of seasoning on them, mustard and ketchup. Oh, and by the way, I work here now. No, I'm just kidding. I ended up getting a season pass because while I was looking around over here trying to figure out what I was going to eat, this place right behind me, the owner of the stand started talking to me. His whole family is here. They just came up from Florida to visit. And let me eat this dog and I'll talk about this in a minute.
By far the best doggone corn dog I've ever had anywhere in the world. It doesn't need no ketchup, don't need no mustard. Just needs the dog and the corn.
It is unfortunate though, because I could not find a way to get to the upstairs balcony to look out over the water. Before the end of the evening though, maybe I will be able to find the entrance point to that so I can get some shots from up there. If not, we'll try tomorrow on the live stream. So before I get back into the story of what I was trying to explain about what has happened in the time of getting a corn dog and everything else and eating it, I wanted to point this out to you right here. That is from the that photo is from 1947 or 1948 of the exact hot dog stand where I just got my corn dogs. More on that in just a bit. Finally found a place where the noise level is peaceful, where I could talk about all the events that happened around me. Finding some food. When I was shooting that video that was showing the menu and I was discussing, this is where I've decided I'm going to get something to eat. The owner, the man who owns that stand, was sitting right out in front of it and he hollered to me. Talking to him and with his family, I learned quite a lot, and I actually don't think I could share details because the whole reason why he said he couldn't do an interview with me or actually talk on camera was because he's under contract with Indiana Beach to not talk about changes and updates and upcoming events. But his family has owned and operated that hot dog stand that I ate at since the 1920s or so, I believe they said. They knew the original owner, like, you know, they knew him throughout all of his life. Some of his family that came up to visit that had also worked here, they actually live in Florida and they just happened to be up here today, this week, to visit family from Florida. He's actually having a meeting with the new owner tomorrow at 10 a.m., which is an hour before we will be here because I'll be coming in at 11. That's when the park opens. Oh, did I even say? Oh yeah, that. And then talking to him led to me becoming an Indiana Beach pass holder. So I made it back into the park. Let me make sure I'm getting in the entrance right. Yep, I made it back inside the entrance of the park. And we are just going to go ahead, since it's right here when you walk in, hop on this little doodad. I cannot find a sign anywhere that says what this is called. That's safety entrance, exit, red, white, and blue. So we're going to call this right here the Patriotic Stripe. The Patriotic Stripe. That's the new name for this. The Patriotic Stripe. Patriotic stripping. The red, white, and blue disco round. No, we're not gonna call it that. So apparently, I'm a dummy. I was standing in the exit that entire time I was talking about the patriotic stripe. So now we're going in the right way. And I believe, from the looks of things, I am going to be the only person on this ride. The absolute uno, solo, only, alone. So here we are, boarding the patriotic stripe. There's like a back room back here. I'm being a big dummy again. I cannot figure out how to... Okay, I got buckled in. I got put in place. I am strapped, ready to go. Oh, sorry. So, that happened again. It seems to be on the small time carnival rides that it's it seems to be a bigger deal. But I did my best. That was pretty fun. It gets pretty intense. It gets spinny. That's for sure. I did my best to not repaint the walls in jumbo corn dog, and I didn't. I really think it just helped it settle. We're gonna hop on this, the shooting star press, the 360 spin, the Star Tours. No, that is not Star Tours. What is it called? The Falling Star. Before getting on that one, I asked about filming because you know how it goes up high and above people. If you drop your phone, it's going to fatally wound somebody. So I did ask before getting on that one about filming. It was extremely not recommended for that ride. So I didn't. But that's okay. It's no big deal. I'm still having a great time. We're having a great time. I'm still getting some good footage of around this park. And here's something I noticed earlier. Remember, this is where we entered earlier today when we came in the north entrance up here. And I was so confused and I was lost and I was disoriented because of my Fedison. But if we would have gone left, this is to me because I never would have guessed. I would have had no idea. I never would have thought that if you continue this way, right, and turn right, we go up here and to the left is the hot dog stand where I got my jumbo corn dog. And take a left just like that, just right here. And there's the jumbo weenie stand, just like that. And then to think I would have been lost for days. I was lost for days. At least it felt like that because my head was just so stopped up. But I rode the biggest loop of crime in Indiana earlier, and that took care of that problem. Unfortunately, due to the weather, the clouds, it never has started raining, but I mean the clouds are just, once they showed up, they just stayed the rest of the day. I think we're gonna have to ride the roller coasters, the Hoosier Hurricane and Cornball Express tomorrow. Might still be able to fit them in sometime tonight, but due to there's Cornball Express running right now. Guess what? Due to my phone battery now dying, probably have to film those tomorrow. I just kind of tripped, fell, and stumbled into this little area here. There are pinball machines in this room. It's quiet, it's peaceful. There's no children playing pinball, but this is pretty cool. My dad would actually probably play a few of these in here if he was with me. He's probably played a few of these at some point in his life. My dad used to be a big pinball guy way back in the day before I was even a twinkle in the pinball eye. The Wizard of Oz table. Dialed in table. I'm assuming that's a movie reference. I don't know what dialed in is. What the heck? Probably my favorite one in this room, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original with Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder, one of my favorite comedic actors of all time. Oh my goodness, if you haven't seen his stuff with Richard Pryor, you need to see it because it is just so gosh darn funny. You'll laugh your butt off. And my personal favorite board game of all time, Monopoly. Thanks for the free parking. The Simpsons. Blah. I don't care about The Simpsons, but I know all you do, so take a look. It's The Simpsons pinball party. Well, with pinball. The X-Files. I tried watching this one time, and I fell asleep. This is Lethal Weapon 3. Not Jeopardy. Lethal Weapon 3. Pinball! And here is one that my wife's father would probably appreciate. Harley Davidson motorcycle pinball table machine. 75 cents to play. This will conclude our theme park tour day 1. And the reason why I say this is I haven't even gotten to ride the Cornball Express or Hoosier Hurricane yet, and my phone is at 10% battery, and this camera is just sucking the juice right out of it. So tomorrow, after the live stream tomorrow, I'll try to get some more footage of the rides that we didn't get to ride yet today. However, I have had a great time today, whether we got to ride the roller coasters or not. That, my friends, is exactly what I'm planning on going to go do right now, phone free, and just enjoy the rest of the evening while I have here, because we only got about 2 hours left in the park because they're closing at 7 now, which is kind of upsetting. I want to see the boardwalk all lit up at night. It would be awesome, but that will just have to wait. I lied. I'm back. Let's hope that the battery power lives up or stays up. I have managed to get the very back for my very first time riding the Hoosier Hurricane. So let's hope the battery lasts. We're going up the hill. Phone battery. Please don't die on me.
Please don't die on him.
And please don't fly out of my hand.
GoPro! Big GoPro!
Yeah, GoPro! GoPro! There we go. First drop. Pretty good. I like that. That was fun. That was a good time. That was 10 times better than I expected that to be. That was very enjoyable. That is a good classic.
No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Wooden roller coaster. So for anyone who doesn't understand what a Hoosier is, it is a Indiana specific thing. It's supposed to be us, the people who live in Indiana. We are Hoosiers. Why? I don't know. What? I don't know. But I heard many, many years ago it had something to do with a bloody bar fight, someone's ear, and a question. That is right. I heard that somebody got in a bloody bar fight or ripped somebody's ear off, and after the aftermath, somebody picked up that ear and asked, whose ear? That might just be a stupid joke that I heard when I was little. I don't know. But it has something to do with Hoosiers, and I don't know that either. And I've been one my whole life. So, if this just doesn't sum it up of how ridiculously nutty this place is. I just got off of the Tiger thing. And it's like a bobsled coaster that whips around really, really fast.
And riding by yourself, it's kind of strange. It's kind of a weird feeling. It needs friends. It does. The Tiger needs friends. But I went on ahead and rode that without even trying to record on my phone for that one, because with it being the bobsled and hanging on and everything, I don't think that one is just a whiplash and a whip and a zip zap. I do not think in a million years I could possibly hold on to my phone, remain safe, and not drop my phone. So that one, until I get a GoPro, I cannot film that one for you. Sorry. And right here, this is the staircase leading to the Cornball Express, which I just got off of. And I've got to say, tomorrow I will try to get some footage of me on this ride, but I don't know. Really don't know about getting footage on the Cornball Express. That thing is abrupt. Again, whippy jerky, but probably the most intense with the airtime, the free fall, everything that comes to coasters here. I don't know. It's gonna be close. I'm gonna have to ride both rides a few more times before I can decide which is my favorite, which is the better. The more thrilling is Cornball Express. The more classic is Hoosier Hurricane. Which will it be? Putt putt, Miss Daisy, putt putt. I cannot drive this thing. I cannot make it go straight for nothing. Okay, trying left. Okay, straight. Okay. Using my left arm, one arm at that. It's not happening. It's not happening. We're not going straight. We're not going straight, Miss Daisy. Chill out back there. Ouch. The antique autos. We just went for a little bumpy spin on one of those. Come over here and we'll just sit and enjoy the water for a little bit, because as for being in the park until the lights start coming on and stuff, I think I am done with just about filming stuff for today. I am beat. And it is starting to rain. And there was some drunk dude harassing me on the antique autos. Like, seriously, he was in front of me and he was drunk. He was drinking a beer while he was driving. I thought that was illegal. But he like kept stopping his car and then getting mad at me because I would bump into it. I'm like, I'm not here to tear up the shit. I just made it back to the truck. I gotta go find my nesting place. And then once I've done that and I'm tucked in for the night with just my sweatshirt because I forgot the pillows and the blankets, and make sure I am prepared to try to get sleep in this dinky tiny truck. So here's the deal. As I was walking out of Indiana Beach, I saw an advertisement for Lakeshore Drive-In Theater. Make sure you make your stop at Lakeshore Drive-In Theater before leaving Indiana Beach or heading out of town. So they said. And it is closed for the season, which I kind of figured it might be. I didn't know what movies they were going to be showing or anything. It might be a fun way to end the night, and I'm not quite ready to go to sleep just yet. It's 7:30, so I'm going to find a McDonald's, maybe be able to work on some editing, something to do. Check out this sign here. It's pretty funny. Pretty cute little sign. We may be a dinosaur, but we're not extinct. Oh, cutesy. So I did a U-turn in that drive-in theater, came back out, took a right, came back the exact same way I had been, and stumbled across this about 2 inches away from a bowling alley. And this place looks really nice on the inside. But this, I guess, is where I will just waste the rest of the evening until it is bedtime. Good old classic bowling. So I'm just gonna piddle-be dabble around here. I'm still at the bowling alley. I don't know what happened in here, but it is like the apartment bar in here. Everything just started lighting up and glowing and music popping and the apartment bar up in here. And I have made it to the Walmart for tonight. It's over there. That's it. Well, it's time to do my last sippity-doo-dah on my Fedicin bottle. Right there to the fill line. Oh, I tell you, I just love this stuff. I wasn't really drinking it. I was only going for a joke there, but now I'm a mess. Brushing my teeth after dark, right outside here at the Walmart parking lot. This takes me back a few years back. There was a time back in my day when, trying to tell this story here. Story time. I was talking about Walmart parking lot. After dark, brushing my teeth, it takes me back. Story to tell. Dalton, Georgia, right after Rocky Face. And as you go past Rocky Face, Georgia, pulling into a Walmart parking lot back on August 22nd. No, probably it was early morning, August 23rd, 2017. And I was on my own, just like as I am tonight, but circumstances are different. I never ordered a large root beer. I said medium, not large. She said we're having a special. I supersized you at no charge. Oh. And that's all I could say was, oh. Ah! Excuse me. Need a little bit of toilet paper. Okay. I got that nose blown. We will be doing that live stream tomorrow. And tomorrow will be day 2 of filming and another great day. I'll see you then. Thank you and good night. Good morning, everyone. I just on my way to Indiana Beach right now and made a pit stop at this gas station. Oh, you fall into it at this gas station. It's a family express like back at home, but I am pretty sure that this building used to be a bank. So I'm going to ask them, did this used to be a bank? Hello, I just need...
Sorry, my girl's back there.
Oh. That's all right.
It's my girl. I'm out at her.
So, random question. Did this building used to be a bank?
No, there's a bank back there, though.
There's a bank back there? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a bank on the other side.
Okay,
They
thanks
built
so
this.
much, hon.
This
Have a
was
good
it.
day.
But it
Really?
looks like a bank, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's really interesting then.
yeah. No, they built it like this. You can. Yeah, no, it doesn't. They build them to look like the environment they're around.
Really?
Yeah. So like in
Yeah, 'cause look at
Carmel, there's.
Walgreens.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it all kind of looks like it blends together.
Okay.
Yeah, in Carmel, they're making them look like homes.
Well,
It
that's
matches up with what it looks like in that area.
that's extremely interesting. So this building here did not used to be a bank, but apparently they have Imagineers in this town to build buildings. I want to show you the main reason why I thought this was a bank originally. I don't have medicine in my beard, do I? That would be so embarrassing. The drive around behind, which looks exactly like you would do in a bank. Random little short snippet video here that just wanted to show, because look at how the red and the white are popping. My eye caught that, so I had to film it just because red and white pop. Pretty awesome. And oh my God, I'm about to die. Holy poopy. He was creeping up on me. Funny story about this though, guy. He was actually my alarm clock that woke me up this morning by climbing on my head. Did I kill him? He's like halfway escaped. No. Can't bite me through the jeans. You can't bite me through the jeans. He has died. He is done. Let's take a moment. We're walking in for day 2 and live stream. I did make it to the south entrance this time. I'm going to try the live stream. If the live stream doesn't work, then it's no big deal. We won't worry about it all that much. But it would be a lot easier to do a live stream if I had 1,000 subscribers, because YouTube has rules. We made it through the gate. The temperature check, the bag check, and my season pass scanned. Here comes the Hoosier Hurricane. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it goes. Up over my head, over my shoulder, and around the boulder holder. So there's a couple things I wanted to do before I started the live stream, but here at Superstition Mountain there is absolutely no one in line, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can jump on and get another ride on this real fast. Due to ride limitations and weight distribution, we just pulled a couple people off the boardwalk and put them on here, and I am in the front car going backwards this time. The complete opposite of the spectrum in which I rode this yesterday. We're in the elevator.
I forgot about this part.
My bad.
Is that hand still up there?
No.
That's what
There's-
they found last time.
There's bottom jaw. He didn't talk to us this time. He must be tired this morning. Maybe he's not awake yet.
They need to add 2 more seats into that one. It won't be
But then they have to refix everything if they have more seats.
Here we go.
At least I ain't sitting backwards this time.
I'll be getting
You ain't gonna be know what's going on.
I wonder if it's as jerky at the front as in the back.
I like the back better.
Whoa! Sorry. I accidentally hit a button, sorry.
I was like, wait, are we stuck?
And we're going down.
another drop. I don't know how they constructed all this mess. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. There's no train horn today.
You need to fix it.
All right.
We're gonna go.
Thanks for riding with me.
Again. I like that side better.
Yeah. We're gonna go again, I guess.
Going again. I guess she's not going again. Who? You.
Yeah? I just thought, okay, never mind.
I gotta let them on first though.
Okay, that's how it works. We gotta get back in line. Okay, so the start of day 2, I ended up riding the Lost Mine Train in Superstitious Mountain twice in a row. Hopped off, hopped back on, got right back on the car, and around we went. Now there's one thing for sure that I want to make sure I get done today, and I'm gonna try to do this before starting the live stream, and that is get the Cornball Express. We're gonna start heading right up these steps, and I'm gonna do my best to get footage from the back of the car, back seat on this, just as I did with the Hoosier Hurricane. And then, if I complete this endeavor, we will begin the live stream and see if it works. We're doing it. We're doing it. I've done it. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the park! That first drop every time! Slingshot! God! Okay, the first drop every single time feels like it's gonna slingshot you across the line! I did it. I did it. The footage cut short there because, well, I accidentally hit a button while we were walking around, but I did it. Now, from this point on, this is where the live stream will begin. Well, I am back from the tragic live stream. I couldn't get any signal, even using my Wi-Fi box, which is fine. So that's just something that will have to be worked on. Maybe when we reach 1,000 subscribers, it will get easier. But, so I'm heading over here to what is called the Flying Bobs. And apparently that is the ride that I was informed yesterday just opened yesterday. Brand new ride. They've been constructing it since May. It just opened yesterday. Yesterday was its first day. So that tells me that it is at least 5 grades above a traveling carnival ride. And here they are, Flying Bobs. The brand new addition to Indiana Beach. This is what I'm about to get on and ride for a little spinny spin. So after getting off the Flying Bobs, you might be wondering, where does it rank against the Patriotic Stripe? Well, I hate to tell you folks, but I have to tell you, that's the Patriotic Stripe every time. Even though this one's playing Aerosmith. Look there behind me. That's right. The seawater swings, or whatever they call them. And just for the sake of riding everything in the park, except for the kiddie rides, I'm not going to do that. This is going to be posted to the internet. I just do not want the world to see that. Me riding kiddie rides all day long. But we're going to ride the seawater swings. Before I hop aboard the swings, I walked over here to the Crow's Nest. This is where I was just standing to talk about that ride, and it is actually probably the most calming place of the park. Yes, I found quiet, peaceful places
yesterday and today, but this one is peaceful, calming, quiet, and beautiful scenery. Water swings. I am very unsure about this one. I am not too trustworthy of this, but you know what they say. What the heck? People have been riding these for hundreds of years. I'm strapped in my bucket, and as you can see, I am the only one courageous enough to ride the seawater swings, convincing me more that I should be unsure of this. The tenant has got to go around and buckle every single belt in all these empty swings. I forgot I was wearing my hat. I forgot I was wearing this when I sat down. If you could take that over there. Thank you. Simple as that. Set my hat with my bag so that when I die, they can use my hat as a monument. And here we go. Here we are. If the chain were to break right now, I think exactly what would happen would be the snap of the chain breaking. And then I would fly out, strapped to this bucket, and land in the lake on the side of my face. And then the reason why these buckets these swings have chains on them is so that a helicopter can swoop down into the lake with a hook up the end of the chain where it snapped, pull me up out of the lake, and then take me for an aerial view, scenic route over the rest of the park to make up for the life-threatening event, traumatic event that I had just suffered and just gone through. Of course, there is the sliver of a percentage of chance that my swing would snap at the proper moment to drop me, fling me out right on the entrance walkway to the ride, which in that sort of kind of case, I would be pronounced dead on the scene. This bucket in front of us is getting a little out of control. He keeps swinging back here, trying to tap me in the feet. Oh my God, there are the brakes. That scared the shapoopy out of me. I tell you what, folks, if you ever come to Indiana Beach, you got to do the seawater swings. The ride just came to a complete stop, and without putting my arms or legs outside of the bucket, I hollered to the lady, "Hey, that wasn't too bad. Can I go again?" And she said, "Sure, of course." Yes, it's true. Everything that you heard is all true. The rumors are confirmed. I did just get off the seaside swings again. But in the words of a once wise man, Keith Brown, as he said after climbing to the top of the jungle gym in 2nd grade, "Hey guys, look at me. I have conquered my fears." I just got off the Falling Star again, and you know what I realized as I was exiting the ride? I have not yet done the log flume. So, Rockies Rapids log flume is right.
Are you not friends with Matt?
And those are the stairs that we are now climbing. And this one, I'll try to see if I can film on this one. Well, I made it onto Rocky Rapids log flume, and the theming is so immersive it seems to be gum-stuck concrete river theme, because we're just wide out here in the open. We're looking at the rest of the park and a concrete river that has gum stuck to it. And just as we were pulling out of the station, started playing some Neil Diamond. I tried singing along, but pulled us away from the speakers too soon. It's actually kind of peaceful. I'm gonna ride this one twice, 2 in a row, get off, get back on, because I can easily get a POV front seat per point of view shot of this ride. Oh look, here's the dead log flumes. They've all died. That is the open casket. They are the casket. And I chose to sit in the back because standing in the queue line, it seems like you get less wet or less splashed in the back, and also better seat rest, better back rest, which is much suitable for me because I slept in the truck last night. How I don't have a broken neck is beyond me. Sorry. This part of the ride is a little boring. I'm trying to do my best to make the video entertaining here. So I'm talking about stuff. That's steep. That's pretty steep. Take a look at this steepness. I thought this was Rocky Rapids log flume, not the log flume to hell. Here we go. We're making the climb. Here's the bar. Take a look at the falling star. Just before we become a falling log. And we're at the top. We are going over the top. I don't know how to hold on. Oh my god. It slid. Gotta set myself back up. It threw me to the front of the boat when we hit the water. That was a good splash, good splash. And that's where we'll end this scene. As you can see, I'm wearing my hat now because I forgot it at the log flume. So I went back to get it. Another warning about coming to this park. Everything is stacked on top of each other, as was previously already several times stated. That means that every single ride, you gotta go up these steps. And after riding the wrong flume twice. My socks and shoes are soaked. I just made it to the top of the cornball so I can try sitting in the front seat for the first time on any roller coaster of the trip. Today, what was I saying? First time, I'm gonna sit in the front seat. Let me just walk to the key. I'm in, okay, we did it, we're complete, we're in the front. That was filmed with the handheld shaky cam. Check out my new riding buddy. What'd you think of the ride?
Man, look, it's a 10 out of 10 for real.
It's a 10 out of 10 for real. I'm over here in my quiet, peaceful corner that I told you about earlier, and you can see right here where my finger is, that is a couple that have been standing there with their arms around each other and like making out and being all cuddly and snuggly ever since I came back. The first time after I made that video talking about my quiet corner, I think it was in the live stream when I talked about the quiet corner, but they've literally been there for hours. That's no joke, no exaggeration, hours. Every moment of this day over there cuddling and snuggling. I think we have a fresh relationship on our hands, folks. Brand new relationship material on our hands here. It's got to be super fresh. They're like sitting there updating their Facebook profiles every second as we speak, and it's been going on all day. So I'm back on the swings again, but back here in the white wife beater tank top, we're gonna keep our eye on that guy. Look how much he swings. He's coming for his life. There is one most important thing left on the checklist to do, and it is not what I am about to do. However, I think I will be able to sneak on the falling star with my camera, and I will film myself riding the falling star right now. Coming up next. I made it on, and I'm recording. We're going up and down and all around. I even got my hat on because I forgot to take it off, put it in the locker. And now we're going over. Here's the tickle tummy. Over here. Now, I'm over here. Oh man, like I was saying yesterday, I just absolutely love these things. Don't it look beautiful? That is the Hoosier Hurricane with the flags. That drop right there is the one that wants to slingshot you on the cornball across the lake. We're coming to a stop, guys. I better end this footage right here and right now. But I didn't until now. I'm over at my quiet place again, and it's still going, folks. It's still happening. The cuddling. Okay, guys, so I made it on the Hoosier Hurricane with my phone in the front car, the front seat. I'm gonna flip it around, and here we go. This is the last goal that I had of the trip. So here it all goes. This is the end of it. This is everything. Flipping now. Once again was recorded on the handheld shaky cam. Check out my new ride buddies here. They're the ones that were making out back there in the picnic shack all day.
He's just a friend.
Oh, they claim they're just friends, folks. Just friends, folks. Wow, how far do friends go? I can now say that I rode the Steel Hog twice. The rest of my evening, it's just gonna be me and fun. No phone. Thanks for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one.